Hello everyone, my name is Katie and I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video is a Q&A because I said on Twitter that I was going to do one, so here we are. I have the questions written down in my notebook because I film on my phone and my iPad is charging, so I can't use an electronic device, so we're going back to the olden days to read out the questions. Thank you, by the way, to everyone that sent in questions or asked me questions. And if you want to ask me a question, leave it down in the comments or leave it on Twitter or whatever. But the first lot of questions are from Twitter, and they are from a lovely user by the username of JCX Happiness. We love her. We stand. Zhang Cheng needs therapy. Happiness for Zhang Cheng. We want that for him. Anyway, the first question that she asked me, and I actually asked this of her last night, and she was like, "I'm still waiting for your answer," but anyway. The question is, what is your all-time favourite book series and standalone? If you watched my bookshelf tour, which I uploaded yesterday, I went through my bookshelf and most of the books that are on the shelf that you are currently sitting on, the majority of my favourites would be here. So concerning series, I would have to go with the Goddess of Partholon series by PC Cast. So that's Divine by Mistake, Divine by Blood, and Divine by Choice. There's these little, there's this little trilogy, and then there's 2 companion novels after that, but these are amazing. Favorite book of all time. Literally read this like 5 times. And let me just put her back. But I have a lot of other favorites as well, like The Diviners and House of Night, and obviously Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. I have so many favorites. And when it comes to standalone, I'm just gonna lean over you right here. I'm gonna have to go with one of my favorite reads from last year, and that's Alice in Wonderland by Simon James Green. This is a contemporary novel and about this boy who gets a summer job in an arcade, and he meets this lovely boy and things go from there. That's a very big synopsis, but I did a review of this on my channel last year and put it out on Twitter, and Simon James Green actually saw it and not only watched my video but also retweeted me and was like, "Thank you so much for the review, it really means a lot." And I'm like, oh my goodness, literally went on Instagram and had a full-on meltdown. It was a thing. This lovely girl's next question is, what is your favorite scene from Untamed and why? Oh, you what the? Oh my goodness, I was actually thinking about this the other night, and the very first scene that pops into my head is probably when Lanjiang gets drunk for the second time and he holds up the chickens. Are they fat? And I was like, I watch and rewatch that clip on YouTube all the time because it's just so hilarious and so wholesome. And someone actually told me once, or someone said on Twitter that if a man offers 2 chickens to a woman, it's almost like a marriage proposal or something. So but sweetie, you're already married, but whatever. That, and oh my goodness, there's so many. Can I just say the whole thing? Okay, so another one with our favorite couple forever, when they're in the marketplace and they buy the lantern. It's just the way he just skips over to Lanjiang and he's all like, "You like rabbits, don't you?" I'm like, I'm sitting there crying. I'm like, "Can the 2 of you stop?" They just bring so much joy to my life. I love them so much. Stan. You need to stan Wang Chan if you're not already. Anyway, did you watch /listen/read the other adaptations? Okay. I watched, I think, the first 2 episodes of the donghua, or the anime, quote-unquote anime, I guess. I think I watched the first 2 episodes of that, and for some reason just stopped. I do want to get back into it again. And I actually did read a couple chapters of the book, the OG, the OG material that everything sprouted from in the first place. I think I maybe got about 100 chapters or so into it. It's really long. I mean, the chapters are really short, so that's not the issue, but the pacing just so threw me off. And to be honest, I didn't really like the way the characters are portrayed in the book. I definitely feel like I was just reading and I was just like, why is Lanchan like this? Or like, why is Wei Wuxian so annoying? Like, he's even more annoying in the book than he is, like, at least in the live action drama, it's adorable, if you know what I mean. But like, I don't know, I might go back to either one in the future, but like, maybe not now. And the last question that JCX Happiness asked me was, do you have a hair routine? Well, my love, thank you, by the way, for your lovely compliment. I mean, obviously you can see I have natural curly hair. You know, I give her a nice hair mask once a week. We condition. I put in a little bit of hair oil to keep her, you know, not too dry, mostly on the ends, and just some hair mousse, really, to just keep her in order. I don't blow dry my hair. I haven't flat ironed my hair since I was like 19 years old. The very last time I had straight hair was when I was 18, so that's over 10 years ago now, so your girl is old. But yeah, anyway, thank you. But like, just, you know, some hair oil, some hair mousse. We give her a hair mask once a week, and yeah, she's thriving. You know, she's doing okay. She needs a haircut, like really, really bad. But given these times, I can't really be going out to get a haircut, but we'll keep an eye on her until then. Anyway, thank you, by the way, JCX Happiness, I don't know your real name, for your questions. It really means a lot. Anyway, the next lot of questions are from Facebook, from my lovely friend Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. I know you're watching, because she told me she would watch this once I uploaded it. So anyway, Caitlin wanted to know, out of all your friends, who do you think has the coolest job and why? Is this just to get me to brag about how you're a vet? Well, I don't know what your actual title is, but I guess your job is pretty cool. Caitlin is a key worker. She works in a veterinary clinic. And what other friends do I have that actually have cool jobs? Most of my friends work in offices or in a shop, so none of them have very cool or interesting jobs. My brother-in-law is a paramedic. You know, he's out there in ambulances with his mask on and everything. He's doing a great job, and I really do admire people that can work in fields like that. I could never do it. I could never ever do it. If you had $1 million or pounds, we use pounds in the great island of Britain. If you had £1 million, what top 5 things would you buy? This is actually something I think about a lot. I sit and think to myself, if I genuinely won the lottery and I had millions upon millions, the very first thing that pops into my head would be I would get a head-to-toe renovation on my house. Now, I'm not complaining about the house that I live in by any standard of the imagination, my friends, but it's just my mom has always talked about, you know, redoing some places in this house, and I'm just like, well, if I had a couple million, you know, we could easily do that, you know, or I would, you know, some renovation on the house, that's one. Oh, I don't know, what would I do? Probably just something really superficial, like take us on a holiday or something. Maybe I would probably like pay for like get myself driving lessons. This sounds really, really basic. Like I wouldn't go overboard, because to be honest, I just wouldn't know what to do with it. I wouldn't know what to do with like so much with so much money. But like house renovation, I guess. Maybe even take some of it so that I could move out of my mama's house, maybe get myself my own place, maybe in the future. I don't know, we'll see. That's a very vague question, but honestly, if I did have that much, I think I would immediately just hand it to my mom and be like, you do what you want with it. I can't be trusted with this. I would just buy 1 million books. And the final question that Caitlin wanted to ask me was, if you could attend a college or university in the United States, where would you go and what would your major be? Now, I've never been to America before. I've always wanted to go. I was actually supposed to go at the end of this month. My family and I had booked to go to Florida and Disneyland. It was going to be amazing, but obviously due to current times, we're not even allowed to leave the house, let alone the country. So that's a hop. Well, it will, you know, just not in the near future. But anyway, that aside, I've always wanted to go to New York City, and I guess just like NYU, you know, because you know, New York has Broadway, and I've always loved Broadway. So like, if you would ask me this question maybe like 10 years ago, I would have flat out been like, I want to go to New York, I want to study theater, I want to be on Broadway, which I guess, you know, would still probably be my answer today, because I still love musical theater, I still love all that. But I don't know, where's a good college to go to in the US where one could study writing, you know, because I really do love writing, and I really would love to get the book that I'm slowly writing over the pace of 10 years. I literally started writing it when I was 11, and I really would like to get it published one day. So if there's a college out and about in the US where one could get some help to get her work published, that would be wonderful. But yeah, I don't know, I guess New York or just anywhere else that is not Belfast, because Belfast kind of sucks. No, I'm kidding. Belfast doesn't suck. I mean, I can say that because I live here. But anyway, those are all the questions that I got. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble for over 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a question you want to ask me, leave it down in the comments, or my Twitter and my Instagram are down below as always if you want to hop on there and leave me a question, or if you want to follow me. The subscribe button is down there and the wee bell is right next door, so feel free to ding-a-ling-a-ling the bell so you know when I upload, and I do have new videos coming soon. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.